I can't believe that Made in Dagenham was 10 years ago, because it feels like yesterday. And when they said about doing it, I just thought, why not? It's a great character and a fun show. Nice cast. One night, exciting.
So this will be like my musical theatre debut as a lead role in a show. But I did, when I was about 11, I did Chitty Chitty Bang Bang at the London Palladium. And that was the first ever theatre professional show I'd done. So this is amazing because it'll be going back to the theatre that I first started out at, and it is my all-time favourite theatre. So I'm very excited.
I saw Made in Dagenham at the Adelphi years ago and I loved it. So thinking of that as a concert format, I thought it would be absolutely brilliant. And then it was the Palladium and then Pixie Lott and Bonnie Langford. I was like, yeah, I'm in. I'd love to, absolutely love to.
I remember when I was very, very, very young, Barbara Castle, because she sort of had this Margaret Thatcher thing about her, but she was right northern and she was tough and she wasn't going to stand for any nonsense. And she seemed really fun. I think she was definitely ahead of her time. Strong woman in a very male-dominated environment, and also the fact that she wants equal pay for women. And everybody thinks that's a new thing. No.
Yeah, it's still current. It's still equal pay for women. It's still the themes are still happening today, and what they're fighting for still resonates with today's audience. It's amazing that this happened 10 years ago, but it's a story set many years before, and still in 2024, it's still as important as ever.
Obviously, there's still a lot of injustices in the world, and it's important that people stand up for their rights. And strikes were happening back then in the 60s, but they're still very much happening today. So even though this story was from back then, it's still relevant because there's strikes going on all the time.
If people are doing the same job, they should be paid the same money. Understandably, there's your principals and there's ensemble fees and there's swing fees, and I've been on every single different fee, but it should be the exact same no matter what the gender. And yeah, I think it is a huge thing in every department, not just on stage but off stage.
It's important, I think, to see that people have been trying to get equal pay for years. We're still in a situation where we're trying to get fair pay, equal pay, striving to make life better. And that although this was still, it's sad that we're still basically dealing with the same situations, at least we can see where it began. This is a very heartfelt story. It's about people having just been through the whole post office scandal. Look what drama can do. Look what it can do to perhaps change things, because it humanises and dramatises the real people behind these situations and stories and issues. And that's what's important.